My Bamenda people them, I dey cry for una chance. I beg una listen. Na so-called GeneRAT JC, Funwi Christopher, your telephone conversations and they talk about extorting money from credit unions them inside Bamenda. Una listen, and then I go talk after.
Good morning. They don't high for you, high sleep. Hopefully they fight.
No, thank God, baby. I give power.
People actually say they credit people so they get up to pay money.
Yes, no. Ha. All credit union they pay.
Okay, Rebe, now you are one no. Because one day so I guess my mama if you work with it. So if you ask me, I will say my get to you first. I'm sure you send me message my send for you, the president for the credit union. You know Mr. Kenneth. So you send me message my send for you.
Million. As the return, I win 3. Normally, all credit union them, you see, they will begin to run 10 million. As the return, I win 3. Metanya 5. That I get 1. All the other small ones will give them a 1 million. Guza 1, other one them for their tax for 2025. So now wait till they get to send out for them.
Okay, Rebe, do I win a Bafu credit union so they will pay how much? Okay, if I will know, someone send the message.
That means they will put them 2 for 1 now. They will put them 2 for the level for 1. Yes, because they don't really big that way. They will put them 2 for that level for 1. Yes. Small union, then Guza or we'll put them on 1. We'll select another one the way they give it, put them for some level.
Okay, Rebe. No, I don't understand. So if I may keep me message, give them letters there for campaign, then I talk with my send over the person.
Yes, the problem now say, I think if we look now, say I know if you name the credit union the way they don't already can pay their own. Because now we need to get talk for man say this day. Yes, now you supposed to do because liberation tax is received come out since December. The one for 2025. And plenty them don't already can pay their own, take their receipt. So if you should say any day they visit you. I know say when they don't come visit you, now visit them, you see say you start pay double. Yes. We no get letters there because if one get letters there for being at that December wolf before talk say na January, by the end of January, me any man say I don't pay. They would already enter February. So any day, anytime, if you visit any man, so far you no get their own. Now the same like store there, you see we don't go around. The whole people they for store the way they no get them. So that their own too na business.
He say all na business. This ambassador thing na business. My country people them, I take God name back una. We Anglophones them, Bamenda people them, we no be foolish people them. We no be this stupid. For allow a few should no wipe last them. For terrorize we for this extent. We no go allow or legalize this kind level of daylight robbery. Criminality. We should not allow it. We all have a role and responsibility for make sure say we stop this nonsense. Remember say all that money we in the counter from all those credit unions them, they no belong to Cameroon government. This money it belong to that small business owners them. They buy and sell them where they work hard for try for save money inside micro financial organizations them so that it will give them ability for fit take loan for expand their businesses them. Now that money that way, Anglophone youth where they carry guns, at gunpoint they force people them for give them 10 million, 5 million, 3 million. Now money that way if we go inside the Bamenda economy, inside the Anglophone zone for develop our Anglophone zone, whether not for build houses or for send picking for school or for buy properties, that money if for enter now for Anglophones their hands. But today, what's that the money they go? For buy drugs, for buy guns from Nigerian criminals, and then can terrorize we in the Anglophone zone. We have a job to do. We have a responsibility. This one, we not fit blame Francophone, we not fit blame President Paul Biya, we not fit blame the Europeans. This blame is on us. 100%. Funwi Christopher, now picking for that mezam. It come out for then a son of the soil, where it destroy that same place where it come out. Now we Anglophones radicalize this and for Bush. Now we Anglophones contribute money, give you for buy those guns. Now we Anglophones be the hiding when military come. We run go tell you make it hide. Today, we now see the result of what we don't do for ourselves. All na business. Now wait that way Funwi Christopher, so-called GeneRAT JC, now wait that way ye talk. All na business. This Ambazonia thing, my fellow Bamenda people, my country people them, Anglophones, this Ambazonia thing, na business. Now the biggest disaster where it don't ever happen for Anglophones them. I did talk, I did provide with evidence. When I see the telephone number where it be the message and then just the reply back, the telephone number now +237 653 872885. And if you try for dial that number for MTN mobile money for send money, it will show you say the mobile money it be registered to Gilbert Tanifum. Okay? So now the evidence that way I the provider for now. No be na me the talk, na the Ambazonia so-called general na says the talk. It count the amount of money whether they demand them. This ones them not just for the microfinance institutions and for Bamenda alone, credit unions. Isewete in Tarikon, they go pay 10 million francs for ye. Azere 10 million, a wing 3, Metanyen 5, Gozang 1, Agiat 1, Bafut 1. Just those few credit unions the way a column now already 31 million francs that, and now only for this 2025 it be the demand. A few days ago, I will play for una as this same JC it request 50 million francs from one construction company, the Bonds Construction Company. 50 million. The company they beg you for pay 30 million. It denies it they must pay 50. Make we just assume say it collect the 30 million for that bonds company plus this 31 million where users don't call them from the credit unions them. Now already more than 60 million that for 2025 alone. If you work them out way it means before GeneRAT JC come off for bed, whether I woke up or whether I do it you, it don't guarantee 5 million francs with the enter for a bank account every single month. Now ask yourself, you way to listen to me. How much money it enter for your bank account every month? How much do you make? And how hard do you have to work to make that amount of money? Where some shit no white blast it carry guns, it guarantee at least 6 million francs or so every month where they enter for your bank account. And this one, now just from these few credit unions the way I call them, we use yourself column and one construction company. Now all that. When we look at the other credit unions the way they inside Bamenda, because they're plenty. You get Bayele, Kamkul, Mong B workers, Alatmankon, or the way they call them, they get one from Chomba, they get one for Bali Central, Akum, and Ningdo, Bamenda Business Women, Bamenda Police Credit Union, you get CAST, you get Inquen Cooperative, you get Etu Ingi Credit Union, you get plenty credit unions. All of them, the minimum where they go pay now 1 million. Remember, I said we only talk now about credit unions. For inside Bamenda, you also get travel agencies them, like 10 of them. How much did they pay? Because all they pay. You listen to JC audio. It tell when I say the credit unions they don't already can pay. Now say nobody get the list for start name who don't already pay. All that they pay. They pay na for ye, personally. Now, think again. We don't just talking about credit unions and that one construction company. Think about all the restaurants in for Bamenda, all the nightclubs, all the cabarets, all the hotels. Think about all the big businesses like for Commercial Avenue. Think about all the businesses inside Bamenda that they pay. They don't have a choice. They pay. So you fit imagine how much they should know why blast they touch them every month because of this criminality. So my fellow Bamenda people, my country people them for all over the Anglophone zone, the evidence a bit clear for all man for Siam today for 2025. Say this ambassador terrorism now the worst thing where it don't ever happen in the Anglophone zone. And now we get the responsibility for do something about it. If we now want just the wait, say make that Cameroon military, make that government, make that politicians, make that President Paul Biya, it can't resolve the problem for we, then this thing a good day with we for the next 100 years. I promise you. Wanna know why? Because this criminality it be very profitable. So profitable for the level where even the Cameroon military, gendarme, police, some of them, they don't discover the benefit for this make your territory ungovernable, for this criminality, for this Ambazonia business. And now the truth and the reality will bring up for Nana say, all man day in the business for making money. That is the truth. If we not just the wait now for Cameroon military, remember first of all, no be na Cameroon military buy guns give that picking them. Now we Anglophones do them. And we do them so with the bad belly say we send them, say me they go attack na military. Now it don't backfire on we get to swallow the bitter pill. We get to swallow our pride. We get to beg for assistance from all places the way we fit get assistance. From the administrative authorities to the traditional rulers to the military, we need to beg them for help with for stop this nonsense in our communities. And while we would wait for the assistance, we have to help ourselves. If we need to catch the terrorists, knock them, kill them ourselves, that's what we need to do. As I tell you now, even some of the police, gendarme, and military, they don't discover the business. Now all man, they chop we Anglophones them like say we be banana. But I know if you even blame them. Because like they talk, if you make yourself banana, even monkey, it go chop you. Anglophones them. For these past few years, then we don't moo too much and we don't make ourselves banana. Now why the way even monkey, shit no white blast for bush, they just carry guns now and they kill we, kidnap we for ransom and they chop we and we no fit shit done down, fold our arms, like say we no get backbone and we no fit fight back. We have to fight back. We don't have a choice. This nonsense is done too much. Ambazuna terrorism is a money-making business and they are making a killing, literally. They make their money and they kill we one by one. We have to fight back. I beg una need to find ways for fight back. A function no white blast if it be a so-called supreme. Now you be the collect liberation tax and all of that criminal activity for the whole of Momo, even Mezam, go reach right for a boy you side there. They control hundreds of millions of francs. Then when they enter inside a camp, they kumkumai say, come on run. You don't get time for carry anything wrong with them. Ma ask you, you don't ever find out how much money they take for that camp? How much? You know? The cash. Remember, I say ADF terrorists, they don't get bank. Most of them, their bank in their pocket or small mobile money account. Now all that. So una know how much money they move on for a camp time when they attack that camp? You know? Una know how much money they move on for JC time when they attack the Kumkumasi? You know? So you think those how the money go? Of course, when Cameroon military enter inside Ambashid No White Blast terrorist camp, whatever they say on for day, in my opinion, not their own. But the question I want to ask you now say, time where they compromise a function no white blast for Bati, but we're able to control hundreds of millions of francs. You know, liberation tax and all of that nonsense. When I know say they be collecting how much for that camp. The same with JC. When I know say they be collecting how much time when they compromise JC. Do you know? Of course you don't. No mean that my business, no mean that your business, but I want you for just ask that question. And whose side that money go? So make I tell you now again. We the Anglophones, they don't make ourselves the biggest laughing stock in the whole world. We don't carry guns them game to illiterates where they turn the guns they fight now we. And then they destroy we for the way the people the way when I be toxin now when our enemies them Cameroon military now when I no get choice but for rely on them for can rescue you. And many of them don't discover now say Anglophones them now banana we don't ripe. So they be busy now they chop now their banana. We na the banana because we make ourselves banana. Even monkey the chop we now. But we get to stop them. So they say you make yourself banana, monkey go chop you. But we Anglophones them, we have to do something. We cannot allow this situation for continue. And if we wait, say make different person. They come out from Yaoundé or come out from white man country, it can't stop this nonsense. Or when they talk about dialogue negotiation, how much money you think say if you pay so-called JC or person with day like you where they collect hundreds of millions of francs every year? How much money you get them for bribery for stop? How much? How much? So the good news now say so-called GeneRAT JC it be compromised on the 16th of February 2025. And these conversations them will take them from the telephone where they be make them for that same February 2025, where they demand for so-called liberation tax for the year 2025. Remember, say all this plenty money where they call them so 10 million, 5 million, 50 million. They demand them not just for 1 year. And then the next year, these companies them, these businesses them, they get to still pay another sum for another year. So this money where they demand them so, not just for the year 2025. Make una understand that one. And once again, without me, una countryman, the king of all the blacklegs, una know forever, ever hear these conversations them. Now because of the hard work where me, I don't do them, for create that connection on the ground with the grassroots, for get access to this kind of information, for use them, for educate, sensitize, and inform our general Anglophone population about the truth and the reality of what way it happen in the Anglophone zone on a day-to-day basis. So now the slave work that, John Mashi work that way, me, I don't carry the cross for Duam on behalf of my people then. For serve una, for inform una, for educate, for sensitize, and for make sure we eradicate terrorism out of the Anglophone zone, stop the radicalization, and bring back peace, normalcy, decency, and development. My country people then. Today, number 15 day for May 2025. I the beg una, like Pekin for that land. I be Momo Pekin. But every time I look at the state of Bamenda, the state of the Anglophone zone, tears come on my eye because what people there don't turn being a banana. Where any kind Tom, Dick, Harry, and monkey, they chop what people there. Life it just be so cheap. They kill what Anglophone brothers them every single day, and there is nothing we can do about it. Because now we give guns in the hands of poorly educated, picking the way they don't even scratch their own names. Now they don't turn being generals. You want to talk, pow! They shoot you, they kill them. And as a result of that, we don't get choice but for bring in people the way they carry guns them too legally, like the army, like the police and the gendarmes them. So now the situation that way Anglophone zone is in. Unfortunately, now we Anglophone cause the problem. But the good news now say, Now only we Anglophones fit solve the problem. No amount of dialogue or negotiation with any person abroad or for Yaoundé, it would take the guns away from that pick in their hands. They are making their money. If you be think say for 2017-18 they be carrying guns for defend you, ask yourself again for 2025 whether you never see enough. Have you not seen enough blood? Enough so-called ghost towns, lockdowns? When I never see enough of beheading of human beings? When I never see enough of so-called economic sabotage? Enough is enough. Mabamenda people them. I beg una. We no be banana. Make we no let monkey them. Make the chop we.
Lesson number one, my country people talk about it. Listen, whether or not you accept, my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So, Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.